Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just want to again drop by and just talk about. I talked about last time the fight within, right? I want to talk about more so this opportunity. Uh, the fight is on, like because I've talked about mental health every time, obviously, and it dates back to I think this is episode 77, which is a blessing, and I'm gonna keep going as long as I can, like because even still I deal with daily ups and downs. Just getting back to California from a brief trip back to Louisiana, check on family, be around family, um, which is a blessing that that I can still check on family. That I have the finances. I'm blessed to be in good health. But going to your family is imperative. It's important because you don't know. That's what my biggest thing about this whole podcast is you never know. You do not know what tomorrow holds. And I've talked about keep climbing, which is a slogan for me all the time. Like because even if you're up, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next, and so the climb is continuous. It never stops. It never ends. And the fight is on, right? And the reason I want to talk about the fight is on. The topic of the fight is on is because now we kind of know, right? Once you realize the fight that's within, and you realize your enemy is within, the enemy is whispering in your ear. It's more mental than it is anything in this world that you're going through. Once you realize who the enemy is, right, then you realize it's a fight, and it's a fight every day. It's a fight continuously to reach where you're trying to go. Like there's no way in the world that the enemy is going to allow you to succeed. Like even if you win, like it's still another fight. And I just been thinking about that over the last week. Obviously, you had the combine just recently. All the athletes, shout out to them, man, for competing, going into this unknown territory, and putting out their best output, right? Some good, bad, but at the end of the day, you competed, and you just gotta block out all the noise of the naysayers that one has never done what you did, and two, the people that are critiquing you, judging you, that can't do what you're doing right now, right? They're just talking. And what I've realized in this business is that most of them are going to always talk because this is their only opportunity to be relevant. And there's nothing against them. They have a job to do, right? But your job is to be the best version of yourself. Your job is to give the best that you can. It's not to worry about the naysayers. It's not to worry about the critics because that's their job. They've been doing it forever. They don't even know how they affect people. And so what happens, right, wrong, indifferent, whatever you go through, is all mental. Like as long as you competed, as long as you gave your very best, you can always improve. This is not the end of the world, and I don't want anybody to take away from that. Like you had an opportunity. You were one of the best athletes in the world that are invited to the combine, no matter what the outcome is. And now, right, you have the opportunity to improve because everyone should have a pro day. Everyone should have visits or however, it goes before the draft. But you essentially have about, I think, 45 days, 50 days to improve on whatever you did. If you did really, really well, right, you can still improve. I guess daily improvement is important to growth and development. Like you never want to stay stagnant. And you have to realize, like, now it's time for the fight again. Like you've done whatever you did. That was yesterday. That's over with. You don't have to. I always try to say you don't have to prove anything to anyone. I'm not in this world to prove anything. I'm not in this world to say that I belong anywhere, right? I'm already here. I've already done what I've done. I have what I have. I have the gift that God gave me at birth. So I don't have to prove anything to anyone, right? I have a gift that I believe it's needs to be used to help someone on this earth, in this world. And so that's my goal. Help as many people as possible with the gift that I was given at birth. That's it. I don't need approval. I don't need likes. I don't need reposts. I don't need opinions, because none of it matters. There's one judge, and that's going to be at the end of your life. That's it. Everything else is growth. Everything else is decline. The fight is within. It's in your mind. It's people saying stuff and paying attention to it. Like I just read, I think it was Ray Lewis that said that the most dangerous drug in this world is social media, and I believe it. It's a tool, right, that can be used for growth, for development, for positivity, but it's dangerous if you get hooked on it. Like if you're every being or whatever matters to you, right, is you scrolling on social media, like that's dangerous, because that means you believe, listen to the opinion of people that have nothing to do with you. They're going to turn on you the second they can, because it's all about clicks and likes. It's all about the hot topic. You can go read on social media right now. The hot topic is always something that's not positive. It's always something that's not about improvement, right? It's whatever garners attention and people take and run with it. There's no facts. There's no proof of anything, right? They just talk because people are bored, because people don't have anything to do with themselves right now, right? And so they want to talk about other people. There are people that literally get paid in this world to talk about other people. That's dangerous, because you don't know what people are going through. You have no idea. It was, a week, 2 weeks ago that we lost a young man that was in sports because he, for whatever reason it was, right? And just maybe the next day, you got people back on social media talking about people, talking about athletes, talking about how they suck, talking about they're not good enough. It's just the world we live in, unfortunately, right? And so that's why I'm talking about the fight, because it's continuous. It never stops. Even if you rookie of the year, even if you MVP, right? The next second, you're the hot topic. And you have to guard your mind against that. Like whatever happened this weekend, whatever happened this past week, you have to flush it. It's over. Good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent. It's over. Now the fight is, how can I improve on everything I did? You're blessed to get another chance. If you woke up today, if you wake up tomorrow, God is still dealing with you. God is still using you. God still needs you. This world still needs you, right? And so it's our job to figure out what we need to do. It's not about what other people say. Like, stop reading that. Good or bad, stop reading it. It's irrelevant, because you give them what they need to say. So why you read it if you already know what's going on? But we get hooked on that because, again, it's a drug. It's addictive. We want to hear good things about us, right? But if you hear the good things, you have to take the bad too. You can't get upset when the person that highlighted you talk bad about you the next day because you enjoyed their words the day before. And so you have to be careful with that. It's dangerous. It's lethal, because they're not with you. They're not around you. They don't know the work you put in. And to critique how someone catches, how someone runs, how someone jumps, asking what they've been doing, like it's dangerous. And so shout out to all those young men who went out there and gave whatever their best was. You have to understand that this is not over. You have to understand that the fight continues. And I'll always bring up, like, this is a dangerous time, especially for athletes, because you feel like you're not good enough because tweets, because of posts, because of comments. Like, the work that you put in, you just gotta improve. That's it. And that's the same thing in the real world. Like, no matter what, your supervisor, your boss, your administrator say something about you, you gotta look within. How can I improve? I don't do this for the opinion of others. I don't do this for the praise of others. I don't talk on here because other people like it. I don't care about that. One, I'm emptying myself into something that I believe in. And two, I'm trying to improve. That's it. Like, that's the only reason. Like, I never want to miss the opportunity to help others. Like, my biggest fear in this world is dying and being judged, and God says, I sent you this person and you didn't help him. I sent you this person and you were more focused on your job. Like, my goal is to help everyone that comes to me. I can't save everyone, right? But I'm gonna try. Like, that's important to me, because if we can spread more joy, if we can give more grace, if we can change one person, we can help one person, I think we can slowly restore this world. I don't think we're to our wits' end. I don't think this is it. I think we can still improve. We've improved mightily, and I mean, I don't think we've taken steps back, but I think we don't have as much love in the world, and I think that is what's destroying us from within. Like, it's okay to talk about people. It's okay to gain notoriety by stepping on someone. That's the new thing now. Nobody has substance. They just have words. And those words, I remember when I was young, I used to say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That used to be a thing. Nowadays, it's different. Words are very harmful. And people are fragile, and that's okay. Like, I don't want to call people soft. Like, it's what's going on right now. We have to learn to evolve. We have to learn to meet people where they at. Like, I can't sit back and say, oh, I'm 37. Oh, when I was younger, we didn't do that. That's great. I'm not younger anymore. This is a new generation. And we have to figure out ways to impact them and grow them and strengthen them so they can strengthen the next generation. Like, no matter how we look at it, this is the generation that's taking over and will take over. And we have to, as the older generation, strengthen them, help them, grow them, water them, like, instead of pointing fingers, instead of talking down to them, instead of belittling them. Like, our generation is our generation. That's cool. Like, when your time's up, your time's up. You had your time. We had our moment. Like, and I'm still having my moment. But it's at some point that's gonna fade away. And you gotta make sure, we have to make sure that this world's in a better place. And it starts now. You gotta give more grace. We have to give more grace. We have to support each other way more. Because this world is hurting with war, with fear, with doubt, with unbelief. We have to spread more joy, spread more love. And it's easy to say, right? But we all have to do our part. I'm trying to do my part. Again, I always say this, like, man, life is choices, decisions, consequences, and responses. If you look at your life and you go back over your life and everything that's happened in your life, you had a choice, you made a decision, there was a consequence behind it, and then you had a response. And it's cyclic. It just continues. And most of the time, we have choices and we make decisions that we think are best for us. Sometimes they're not, but like, the consequence comes and you just have to deal with it. Life is not about adversity. Life is about how you respond to it. Things are going to happen. You're going to fight. You're going to go through ups and downs. You're going to go through ebbs and flows. How you respond to that becomes your life. Go back over your life. Take the time to go back all over your life. And when you look at the ruts you've been in, check on how you responded to whatever adverse situation. Whatever up and down, whatever ebb and flow, whatever peak and valley, check how you responded. And I promise you, that'll detail your life. And we can still improve because we're still here. You just gotta fight. It's now is the time to show yourself, not anyone else. I don't do this to show other people anything about myself. I don't care. I've realized that I've gotten to the point that people are going to say and do whatever they want anyway. I do this for me. I do this for my relationship with God, because this is a requirement. This is what I'm good at. This is my gift. And so I'm shining that light on that gift in every room that I walk in. Some people are not going to like that. Some people won't like me. Some people won't agree with me. So, like, even if they do agree with me, so, like, it doesn't change anything about what I'm doing, because I don't do it for the glory. I'm trying to get to heaven. But on the way to getting there, right, I want to help other people get there. It's not all about me. Like, when I leave, Again, 100 years possibly, right, on this earth. I'm not going to live to 1,000. Will I leave this world in a better situation than when I found it? That's what it is. Anytime I walk in any room, anytime I encounter any human being, did I leave them in a better situation than when I found them? Did I help them improve? Did I help them grow? Did I help them achieve their goals because they were around me? I don't want any credit. I don't care about that, because it's going to be someone else I can help, and then someone else. And that's all it is. You continue to pour into people, you continue to water people, and they'll grow, they'll blossom, and they'll reach out, and they'll tell someone else. And then before you know it, you've helped and assisted enough people to change this world. That's what the fight is. That's what my fight is. What is your fight? What are you fighting? But it's not going to be easy. Like it's that's why I do this every week. I do this every week because I have something to talk about probably every day. But I find time every week to talk about this because it matters to me. Because every day I hear conversations of doubt and unbelief, of depression. And they're real. It is real. Depression is real. It is. Like there's no way around it. But it starts in your mind. It starts with little voices talking to you in your ear, telling you what you can and cannot do. You have to have a belief system. But that belief system comes from the work that you put in. The belief system comes from the gift that you have. It's not false. It's not I just make something up and say, hey, look, I can do this, right? No. Like if I put the work in, I expect the outcome, right? That's what it is. That's why I do it. I don't get up every day to do something and don't expect to be successful in what I'm doing. But I have to work at it. It's just not me just, throwing it into the ocean and hoping that, it works out. No, I'll put the work in and I expect the outcome that is successful. Now, if I don't put the work in, then that's a part of it. You got to put the work in. But you also have to believe. You have to believe in the work. You have to believe in yourself. If that's your gift, it's going to work. It's going to open doors for you. Like God doesn't lie. Like your gift is going to make room for you, right? You just have to be prepared when you walk into that room. That's the work. And the belief that it's possible. Like your life can change in a blink of an eye, for good or bad. You have the keys to it. You have the ability. You have to believe in it. I believe in everyone that wants to do so. Everyone that wants to do something with their life. We just got to figure out how we do it. That's all it is. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. That's false. Life is not hard, right? Life is what you make it. It might be some tough times, but you'll get over that. You'll get through that. You're built for it. We're all built for it. We've survived 100% of our bad days. You are still here. If you're listening to this, you're still here. That means you still have an opportunity to change your life. You still have an opportunity to change someone else's life. We're powerful enough. We're strong enough. We have everything we need to succeed within us. It's not outside of us. It's not in books and degrees and all that. It's in you. You have it. You have it. You have control over it. But you have to take back control. The fight is in your mind. You have to start believing. Don't put the work in and then don't believe. It's not going to work out how you think. You have to believe that you're the best at what you do because of the work that you put in. Now, if you didn't put the work in, like that's delusional to think, right? But even then, if it's your gift, you're still going to be put in situations to succeed. It just won't be the outcome that you expect because you didn't put the work in. The gift is going to work. You just got to add to it. Work ethic is important. The gift is important put together. Like that's success. That's growth. That's development. And I think we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Like I said, I'm gonna keep fighting this. The stigma of mental health, the stigma of depression, like not being able to talk about it. Talk about it with someone. Find someone to talk about it. And don't worry about people judging you, because again, it doesn't matter. They have no control over you unless you give it to them. No human being can control another human being. You have the power to control your own life. That is, like, some people say manifestation, like the power, your words have power. It controls your entire existence. What you believe, what you say about yourself is powerful. Speak to yourself every day. Look in the mirror, look at yourself and speak to yourself. Put the work in and then believe in it. The work's going to work. You just got to believe that it's going to work out for you, because the next person believes that. That's all it is. It's not a me versus them. It's me versus me. Me versus the person that's looking in this camera. That's it. Nothing else matters. And you just strive for it every day. Excellence. That's it. I always tell myself a slogan that I think I've said for 10 years. In my endless pursuit of perfection, I will achieve excellence. Perfection is not possible, but I can excel. I can be the very best version of myself. And that's continuous improvement. Kaizen, daily improvement every day. It's how much can I improve quickly, right? And then figure out what I need to adjust around the people I'm around. Like, how can I, it's a puzzle, a daily puzzle. Just how can I add to every day? How can I add to it? My toolbox needs more tools. And the more tools I add and the more understanding I have of how to use these tools, that's my life. I have every tool in the toolbox. How can I use these tools to benefit me and others around me? Never doubt yourself. Always believe in who you are. That's why you're here. You're here to change this world day by day, one step at a time. This world needs you. This world loves you. No matter who says what to you, like, you have to believe that. Without you, this world doesn't function the same. I don't care who you are. Every being matters. He numbered the hairs on your head. You're not here just to be here. You matter. You're important. You're a key cog in a function of this universe. And we all have to pull our own weight. We all have to row in the same direction, because the goal is to improve society through whatever part of it that you do. Whatever part that you have, excel in it. It's important. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm eager to get started on this next chapter, on the next phase. This is getting ready for phase 3 of 2026. It's March. Another opportunity. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. I believe in y'all. If y'all need help, if y'all have questions, if y'all need someone to talk to, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm not hiding. I'm not ducking. Like, I want to help as many people as possible. Never feel like you're alone. Find someone that can help you. And if you don't, like, reach out on any social media. You got my phone number, on YouTube, however you want. Like, no one should feel alone. We're all worth it. I love y'all. Be blessed.